In the age of iron and blood, the Vikings set sail across the frozen seas in search of new lands. In the age of iron and blood, the Vikings set sail across the frozen seas in search of new lands.
Bjorn, the warrior, stood at the prow, unyielding against the bitter wind.
Beside him, Freya, the shield maiden, braced herself against the storm's fury.
Ragnar, the chieftain, bore the burden of every soul aboard.
But the sea showed no mercy, and the storm closed in to test their fate.
The storm raged harder, tearing at sail and soul alike. Bjorn roared without words, rallying men to hold the lines against the gale.
But fate claimed lives that night, as the sea swallowed its due.
Ragnar knew each death weighed heavy, yet he steered them onward.
Hour by hour they fought, until dawn's pale light broke the storm.
As dawn broke, the sea revealed the scars of the storm.
They counted their losses, silent in grief, yet unbroken in spirit.
Ragnar's eyes looked north, where land still waited to be found. Exhausted, yet bound by duty, they set their oars once more.
Toward the frozen shores of the unknown, the voyage pressed on.
At last, the mist began to lift, and the shape of land rose from the horizon. They had endured storm and loss, yet land promised hope and refuge. The longship pressed through icy shallows, its dragon prow facing destiny. Every pull of the oar carried them closer to the unknown shore.
Their voyage neared its end, yet their true trials were only beginning.
The keel of the dragon ship scraped against stone, and at last, they had reached the frozen shore.
Warriors leaped into the shallows, boots striking the new world with thunder.
Cold stone met their boots, and silence held the land, waiting to be claimed.
They raised their shields high, uncertain of what lay beyond the forest's edge.
Before them stretched a land untamed, harsh and unforgiving, yet ripe for conquest. Beyond the rocky shore, the forest loomed, silent and vast. Each step carried them deeper into a land untamed, where no friend awaited.
They sought ground to claim, where fire and steel might guard them from the cold.
Here, Ragnar marked the place where their camp would rise. Axes rang against wood as the forest gave way to men of the north. Cold and weary, they turned to the oldest ally of man, fire.
From spark to flame, warmth returned to their frozen bones.
Around the fire they worked, shaping timber into walls of refuge.
Here in the frozen forest, they carved their claim upon a new land. As night fell, the flames carried their prayers to the sky.
They remembered those lost to the sea, their spirits carried by flame and smoke.
Through grief, resolve hardened. Tomorrow would demand their strength anew. Night watches began, for the forest held its own secrets in shadow.
Thus the saga continues, as blood and glory carve the fate of the North.